I'm just saying, I kind of feel like I'm in the dark. Oh, you can see my fan turning. Yep. I literally had the light on above me, but I was paled out. And so I went ahead and shut that off. And now I'm feeling pretty good. Though I feel like I'm in the dark, but on here I don't look like I'm in the dark. But that's all right. Anyways, I hope you are all doing super well. I haven't been on live in a super long time. I know that a lot of times I come on during lunch when I'm taking my walk, and I love that. It's totally sporadic, and I like sporadic. I'm like, random, hop on, say what I gotta say, get off, that kind of thing. And, I just have to say I love this lip color. Okay. I gotta stop looking at it. There's something wrong with that picture. Anyways, I wanted to share this super cool tip that I learned. I always read personal development books, and I am in the middle of like 3 right now. And so one of the ones that I'm reading, I'm actually listening to it. It's a book it's not on tape, but it's right through Google Play Books. And so I love to listen to them as well when I'm driving. It just gives me something different to do. So I am reading one that I'm listening to is called Atomic Habits. So have you ever read that book? And if you are a reader, do you read personal development? Are you like into that kind of personal development thing? And so I would love to know that. If you want to comment here, I would love to see all of the comments on if you read personal development. And if you do, let me know what books you have read that you absolutely love and recommend, because not only do I look for the recommendations, but also there are other people who are going to look for those recommendations too. And they might have something to recommend that you haven't read. And so I love to share that information. So please do that. So anyways, the other day I was driving, and sometimes, I don't know if you find this, but sometimes I find when I'm driving that I'm listening to, now when I'm playing music, I'm singing, so I know what's happening there. But when I'm listening to a book, it's really funny. I sometimes still zone off and lose my focus when I'm listening to a book. But every now and then I come back. I actually come back and I am back in that place of focus, and I catch these really cool little tidbits. And so I really wanted to share this one with you because it's something that I implemented and I've been doing all this week, and I really love it. So I am a visual person. I love to learn visually, and that is the best way that I learn. I love to just look at things, and I'm not big on sitting and reading a book. I do it. I have plenty. I'm in the middle of 2, and I don't mind it, but I retain much more when I see it. So are you a visual learner, or are you better on paper or in a book? Let me know. Like, I have all these questions for you guys today, so I'm super excited about that. So anyway, so I come back and I hear the person reading the book. They're reading the book to me, and I hear that we're talking about habits, right? It's Atomic Habits. And so it's all about making better choices and having habits in place that are positive, that are actually going to help you to move forward in whatever that goal is, whatever habit you want to change, right? And we all have bad habits that we need to shift into good habits. So anyways, one of the things that this person says is, if you're visual, and say you have to do so many of one thing in a day. So I'm going to use this as a very simple thing, but you'll get the gist of it. So I have 3 bathrooms to clean, and I may be able to do all 3 bathrooms right in a line, and that's not an issue. But if I have to get the bathrooms cleaned in one day, and I know I have other projects that I need to interject in between, then I may not be able to realize that I still have 2 bathrooms to clean after I've cleaned one, done something else. So anyways, he said to have 2 dishes, right? Now you can use glass dishes. I happen to use 2 pieces of pottery that my kids made when they were younger. One was made by my son when he was in 1st grade. He is now 22, going to be 23 at the end of the month. And the other I believe was made by my daughter, and she was in 11th grade, I think, when she made this one. So anyways, that's what I use. I love it. I have these awesome blue beads that I use. They're glass. And so this is what he said, and I love this. I have these sitting right on my desk. And when I have tasks that are multiple, I like need to do 10 of them. After I complete the first one, I take one of my glass pieces and I move it into the other dish. And that is how I know that I've got one done. And then I can look in here and say, well, I had 10, so now I have 9 in here and I have 1 in here. And so as I go throughout my day, when I do that task, I then take another and I put it in the dish. But I only move it into the dish when I've completed the task. So at the end of the day, I can look back and I have my tasks that need to be done, and I have my tasks that are completed, which you can't hardly see, but they're in there. And I look and I say, oh no, I had 10 of these to do. Now, whoops, I just threw one out. I have 10 of these to do. I still have 8 left in here, and I've only completed 2. So that is a great visual for me, because when I have completed all my tasks, and my bowl is empty, I am feeling good. And so my goal is to always complete my tasks before I actually have to go to bed, which sometimes is super hard for me because I will do about 100 things and go 100 miles an hour all afternoon. And then I look at what I actually really needed to get done, because how many times do we actually do things in our day that really matter, that are moving us forward, right? So I want to do tasks that are going to move me forward, that are going to move my family forward. And if I'm just wasting time spinning my wheels doing tasks that really don't matter, that aren't moving me forward in some way, then I really need to look at how I'm going to refocus for the next day. So this is a great way to stay visual and in the present with what task is super important. You can label different bowls with different colors. You can put, it depends. It depends on what you guys want to accomplish. If you're struggling with that and you need some suggestions, post that here. Let me know in the comments and I will help you. I will help you figure that out. But you can label them with your tasks. So like, for my example, bathroom cleaning. So I might label this bathroom cleaning. And then I know when I've moved it into my completed dish, these are blue, but I may have another task that is going to be yellow. And that may be, maybe I have to stuff envelopes and I need to stuff 50 envelopes today. And maybe that's part of my job or part of my business, that I have to stuff these envelopes. I need to get the word out there. Well, I need to get those 50 envelopes done. That is something for my business or my job that would move me forward, right? So I might label that stuffing envelopes. And as I finish an envelope, I'm moving my marbles over or my coins over or whatever that might be. I know when I'm done with those 50, because I've got 50 marbles in my done container. So you can label those, you can color code them, it doesn't matter. But if you're visual, it will help you. So that is my tip for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are having a fabulous day. I'm going to get out of here and take my dogs for a walk. Second time today. I'm feeling good about that. I love to get my exercise in. Makes me feel good overall, along with my matcha. I am on it, baby. All right, you guys, have a fabulous evening. See you later.